guys, another question that's been coming up is actually graphing radical functions. So graphing radical functions, you ready? Graphing radical functions. And this will help you. Graphing radical functions, let's say. This is going to help you with number 13, okay? So number 13 on your worksheet. And I thought I would go ahead and do number 13A, which I think is a little bit more difficult. But actually, yeah, you know, let's do 13C with a little twist instead. Number 13, so I'm going to go over 13C with you, okay? 13C. So kind of follow along, but I'm going to warn you, it's a little bit same, but different, okay? So the original problem that you're given is L of x is equal to square root of 2x plus 8. But you remember, you guys, anything that happens inside the radical, inside the parentheses, inside, okay? Remember, it affects the horizontal, right? And you want to be able to see this better, so we're going to rewrite it. Because then you see the actual transformations way better, all right? Now I already know that the vertex is already -4, right? So you guys, first thing you should do is you're going to try to figure out where does this graph start, but also have an idea of what does y equals square root of x looks like, right? Think about it. It can't be negative, right? So you know that it goes like that. So you know this graph is actually a little bit same as that. But how is it affected, right? Let's apply the transformations, okay? So first transformation, there's no vertical, huh? There is no vertical. But you know what, you guys? Instead of just having this, let's add a vertical, just to spice it up, okay? So vertical shift up 2. So watch, A and B plus 2, right? Okay? Now, is there a horizontal stretch or let's do the horizontal transformation. Horizontal. So let's do horizontal translation. And there is a 4, right? But which direction? Left 4. So it's going to be A minus 4, B plus 2. Always think back to the actual standard form, okay? Remember, it's H. It's inside here is x minus h, right? So it's going to be left 4, all right? But now, wasn't there also a horizontal? Look at this 2. Isn't this 2 mean something? This 2 means it's a stretch of factor of half. And so we write that as a over 2 minus 4, b plus 2. All right, that's our final transformation, okay? It's a horizontal stretch, okay, guys? A factor of half. And why is that? We're going to talk about that. But before we do so, let's actually think about this way, okay? Why is it a stretch of half? You got to think, you guys. Inside, let's actually put this in a little thinking bubble here. Inside this radical, 2x plus 8, it's going to equal a constant k. How do we solve for x? Is what you have to think about. In order for us to solve for x, don't we have to go k minus 8, right? And don't we have to divide by 2? Divide by 2, so x is equal to k over 2 minus 4. We divide by 2. So we're doing the transformations reversed. So you got to think of it in these terms, okay? So let's actually make a table of values, good old table of values. And we're going to think about in terms of, this one is going to be y equals square root of x, right? And if you do that, it's 0, 0, because that's the starting point, isn't this? Isn't this a key point? Because that's where it starts. When you plug in a 1, what do you get? Square root of 1 is 1. Square root of 4 is 2. Remember, only perfect squares. Only perfect squares. 9 is 3. 16 is 4. You know all this, dot, 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 okay? But now let's apply the transformations. Oh, and then it's going to be, for us, it's going to be b plus 2. It's not the exact same as example 13C, okay? Now apply it, you guys. Just take your values. I'm sorry about that. Just apply it. Apply these values. 0 over 2 minus 4 is going to be -4, and it's going to be 0. And that's your new x-intercept, but also your new key point, right? So when you start graphing, it's -4. It's where your graph starts, really. Oh, but in our case, it's going to be, our case is going to be 2, -4, 2. So it's going to be -4, +2. This is where our graph starts, right? Not our x-intercept in our case. I'm sorry about that. Okay? We changed it up a little bit. 1 What's 1 over 2 minus 4? 1 over 2 minus 4 is going to be negative 3.5. I'm sorry, negative 3.5. And positive 1 plus 2 is going to be 3. Okay? 4 over 2 is 2 minus 4, right? It's going to be negative 2. Negative 2, and 2 plus 2 is 4. All right? 9 over 2. So it's 9 over 2, 4.5 minus 4. So it's going to be 0.5, right? And it's going to be 3 plus 2, which is 5. Okay? Next, 16. 16 over 2 is 8. 8 minus 4 is 4. And 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay? And dot, dot, dot. This should give us a general idea of what this graph is going to look like. Negative 4, 2. Negative 3.5, so negative 3.5, and it's about 3. So it's going to go up, right? Let's go here. Negative 2 is going to be 4. Okay? Negative 0.5, 0.5, so 0.5 and 5. Okay. This point is negative 4, 2. All right? This point is negative 3.53. This point is negative 2, 4. This point is negative positive 0.55. Next one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. You see how this graph is behaving now, right? You have a better idea? So at this rate, you can actually go ahead and plot those and graph it for me. So you know it's going to go here. This is our starting point, right? And that's what the function looks like. Just always remember to follow this, okay, guys? All right. One thing, actually this is okay. All right, guys, good luck, okay? Bye.